is good, YouTube? Krishan checking back in with another video. Let's start today's video off with a recent training update from our current reigning 6-time Classic Physique Olympia champion, Chris Bumstead, who will be competing in Open at the Prague Pro in just a few weeks. And I cannot wait to see what Chris is going to look like on stage, guys. I'm not expecting him to come in and win, even though he is a 6-time Olympia champion. That's in Classic Physique. Chris is over 6 feet tall. The guys competing in Open at Chris height are 290, 300 pounds, and I think Chris is at most going to come into this show at 250. But it's going to be very exciting. I've even heard rumors that Ramon Dino, Rafael Brandao, and Horse MD may all jump into this show just to stand next to Chris. They're currently rumors, but all of those guys are in shape, so it's possible. But I'm excited. Now, not a rumor, Shaun Clarida is actually going to be doing the Prague Pro as well, which is very exciting. And also big news courtesy of Buys and Tries over on Instagram. He is now working with Boss of Outlaw, Stephane Matala. Boss of Outlaw is a great coach. I mean, he manages all of these guys very, very well. He coaches Wesley, now Shaun Clarida, also coaches Martin Fitzwater, Nathan Diasha, and all of these guys seem to bring their best. Based off what we saw from Shaun at the Olympia, I think he may need a little bit more time to get back to 100%. It looked like to me that Shaun Clarida really lost some size, but who knows? He's the giant killer. He's an absolute freak, and now he's working with one hell of a coach. So I'm excited to see the giant killer in Prague as well. And next up, we have a recent physique update from Martin Fitzwater, who I think is going to be the winner of the 2024 Prague Pro. Martin is currently the 4th best bodybuilder in the world, and probably half of the bodybuilding community thinks he should be the 3rd best and he should have beat Derek Lunsford. That's going to be very tough to beat. I think Martin is only going to go up from here. This guy is coming out 4th place in his Olympia debut. I'm pretty sure Martin has found a way to find another gear, and I'm expecting him to come in even better to Prague. And in the next update of the day, we have a recent and blurry update from Rafael Brandao. Again, he is not confirmed to be doing the Prague Pro, but I've seen plenty comparisons of him and Chris Bumstead, him and Shaun Clarida. Rafa is in shape, so it's possible, but he is confirmed to be doing the 2024 Romania Pro, and I think Rafa is going to walk away with the win. I have to stop hyping him up as much because Rafa's updates don't translate to the stage. He doesn't look horrible on stage, but he always looks bigger online, but still needs to add size once we see him on stage. But I'm expecting Rafa to walk away with the win as long as he comes in 100%. And I want to emphasize if Rafa comes in at 100% because I believe Akim Williams is a serious threat in this lineup. It looks like Akim has just been on a mission this year. He's been struggling with his conditioning pretty much his entire career, but Akim has pretty much nailed it this entire year and got some of the best placings he's got at least over the past 2 years. And keep in mind, guys, Rafa was 8th at the Mr. Olympia and Akim was 10th. I think Akim could have really placed higher. But let me know in the comment section below, what do you guys think about Akim? Now next up, we officially have a recent update from the mutant Nick Walker following all of the drama of him pulling out of the Mr. Olympia, and of course, us finding out Matt Jansen is a terrible coach. Let's leave all the Matt Jansen stuff behind, but all jokes aside, Nick Walker is looking like Nick Walker. He's big, he's huge, but I said this in the beginning of the year, this Olympia was a very important one for Nick Walker. I would not be surprised if people aren't predicting him to be top 5 next year. Samson is the champ. We have Hottie, Derek, Martin, and Andrew. All of those guys have very aesthetic physiques. Hottie's a little bit boxy, but still has better shape than Nick Walker. It's going to be tough for Nick going forward. Now, I did say I was going to pull back on the Nick Walker support because he pulled out of 2 Olympias back-to-back. The first one was not his fault. The second one kind of wasn't either because of Matt Jansen, but I just love this guy's mindset. Nick Walker gets knocked down, he gets up and says, I'm still going to win the Mr. Olympia. But right now, I'm a little bit iffy on Nick's future Olympia placings, so all I'm going to say is do not count out the mutant. Now, next up, we have a recent physique update from Hunter Labrada in Korea. And huge shout out to TFE Media, a bodybuilding news outlet stationed in Korea, if I'm not mistaken, because I'm pretty sure this guy has a hand in making sure these bodybuilders get out there and are taken care of. But Hunter looks incredible. He's coming off a great season. He only took 6th at the Mr. Olympia. Hunter has been as high as 4th, so I know he wants to get back up there and potentially higher. But he did beat Andrew Jacked at prejudging at the 2024 Mr. Olympia. Andrew just pulled ahead. And I'm looking forward to seeing what Hunter and Ben Chow can do over the next year, because I'm pretty sure most of us did not expect Hunter to keep improving at this rate. The only real drawback to Hunter's physique is just the midsection. It's not a bubble gut, but it's just not very appealing to the eye. And on stage at the Mr. Olympia, Hunter was sweating a little bit, still dealing with that fading problem. But again, looking forward to seeing what Hunter's going to bring next year. He's just in a really tough boat because the guy right ahead of him at the Mr. Olympia is Andrew Jacked. So if Hunter wants to move up, he's going to have to find a way to beat Andrew. And I don't think Hunter can add too much more size. Now let's switch over to classic physique. Actually, this is still a men's open bodybuilding story. Stephane Matala is now a men's open bodybuilder, and this guy instantly blew up. Like, instantly. He was really restricting himself to get down to that weight cap for the classic physique division, but this guy has no trouble adding size whatsoever. I'm pretty sure we're not going to see him compete this year. He might even take next year off. But keep in mind, guys, he works with Patrick Tour. Patrick knows what he's doing. Just wait till we see Stephane on stage. Now switching over to classic physique, we have a recent update from Mike Sommerfeld, currently the second best classic guy on the planet. Now the classic physique Olympia title is up for grabs next year. It could be Ramon Dino, it could be Urs Kalasinski, but not just based off this year. As you guys know, I've liked Mike's physique for a while. I made a video on him years ago being a threat to C-Bomb. I think Mike is definitely the front runner, guys. And after placing second, after being next to Chris Bumstead in that two-man call-out, this guy's going to be working extremely hard next year for that classic physique title. I like Mike, but being honest, it is going to be a battle because Ramon and Urs Kalasinski know that their title is wide open as well. But with Chris retiring from the division, it's already a lot more interesting because we don't know 100% who is going to win next year's Classic Physique Olympia. And let's hope that Chris doesn't unretire again after Prague. But let's go ahead and wrap up today's video here with the archive of the day. You guys let me know in the comment section below who is this legendary bodybuilder. And as always, I hope you guys did indeed enjoy this video. And if you have not done so already, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm Shaun from Go Fitness, and that's it. I'm out.